Hello and welcome to Freeloader TV. Yes, we've renamed the show for today in honor of our great governor, Governor Brown. Moonbeam. Because apparently what's left is right, what's up is down, and what's black is white, because now the taxpayers in this country are the freeloaders in this country.
Yeah.
Appropriate.
Isn't it amazing how they can get away with the things that they say?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we pay for everything. They get credit for it.
Yeah.
And we're the freeloaders because we don't want to pay more.
Yeah.
Selfish of us.
But it's the taxpayers that are freeloaders. Interesting.
You know, they just reduced the amount of fines. Oh, by the way, we are so happy that the Brad has joined us today. We got Doug and Brad and me, and thank you for coming.
Be looking for Brad a little bit more. He's going to be doing this more often.
I had many more things more important than this to do today, but
nothing is more important than this.
That's right.
So now that they have reduced the amount of, or trying to reduce the amount of fines for poor offenders that want to drive, which is not a right, it's a privilege.
Oh, it depends who you talk to.
Okay, so if you want to offend as a poor person, you'll pay less in fines than if somebody that makes a decent wage is.
as it should be. Everything should be based on income.
Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about this.
Yeah.
So if they're going to raise gas taxes,
Yeah.
are they going to have a special card now to help buy gas for poor people?
They should.
Because they've raised the taxes so high that poor people can't afford it.
That's not their fault. They're poor.
Oh man, we could run Sacramento.
Right.
Oh.
Right.
Wow. So we'll raise taxes so we can give gas to poor people who can't afford the gas taxes.
Right.
Right.
But only if they're criminals.
Oh.
Right.
And they have to have at least a few felonies.
Right.
Yep.
2 teardrops.
Right. Minimum 2.
Yeah.
That seems about appropriate, doesn't it?
Yeah. I should run for office.
On the flip side, too, we need to take away more guns, have more gun laws.
Right.
Yeah. Stop the water, ship to the ocean.
We need more trains.
Well, ship the water to Los Angeles.
Yeah, concrete city.
Yeah. So thank you, Governor Jerry Brown, for basically calling every wage earner in this state a freeloader,
Right.
which is exactly not the definition of what a freeloader is.
It makes me want to earn more money so they can take more money.
Doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
I want to get out
That would be
there.
nice of you if you did that.
I want to open more businesses so that I can be taxed more.
Is this going to be the opposite day for us?
Pretty much.
Pretty much?
Yeah.
Pretty much?
It's opposite day.
Because it's so maddening, because if you really wanted to know how I know how he feels, there'd be a lot of beeping going on right here. Yeah.
A lot of editing.
A lot
yes.
of editing.
Yes,
Because
I get it.
Because it's maddening, that's why.
Let's change gears real quick. June 10th is our Giving Back weekend. We're giving away 12 guns on June 10th. A gun an hour plus, well, more than a gun an hour. My gosh. Plus a bunch of other stuff we're giving away, including Benchmade knife, a Yeti cooler, hats and shirts. Swag, all kinds of swag. But in order to donate, in order to win, you have to donate either blood, food, or to the Brando Fund, which is a fund for the canine officers of Kings County.
Right.
If you don't do that, you can't be in the contest to win. You can't give us money to do it. We're not here for that. But we are having a sale all weekend long on everything in the store. It's going to be massive. Every year we do this, and every year it gets bigger. We're going to have bounce houses here. We got lunch for free from Rick Helm Catering. K-Fun Radio is going to be over here with a live broadcast. We got a lot of great stuff going on. We'd love to come out. But in order for you to get blood, you got to sign up. Right here at our front counter, we have our sign-up list. Right. So get over here, put your name on the list, and let's start getting ready to donate some blood. You'll see a lot more announcements coming out here soon. So we're pretty excited about that. The final thing we need to talk about today is a very important topic, because right now there has been an event that happened just a few hours ago in Manchester, England. And
Targeting children.
Yep.
I think President Trump's on the right avenue. He's over there telling them that they need to take care of their own, that they need to police their own, they need to police their mosques, they need to step up and take responsibility for what their religion is doing, a subset of their religion.
But he's also being blamed for that too now.
That's okay.
Can you believe that?
How's he being blamed for it?
He's got broad shoulders.
They're saying that because he's over there now, it's flaring up the tensions against ISIS, so ISIS is going to now retaliate.
ISIS had this plan for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if
Whatever Trump does, it's always the opposite in the media. There's that meme that's out right now. It's kind of cool. It says Trump should try to outlaw guns, all guns, because then the Dems would be like, no, we need more guns.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that's kind of the sad part of
Well, they say there's
the media.
Since he's been overseas, there's been very little negative reporting on him. There's been no leaks.
Nope.
There's been nothing negative. Even the stations that hate him are saying positive things about what he's doing over there, which is good.
Yeah.
Rare, but good. But when he comes back, it'll all change. So
remember though, we teach the guard card class. We've all taught it now, right? Remember the weapons of mass destruction? Talking about terrorists. This is California's definition of terrorists.
It is.
It's exactly what they say. They talk about concerts in this thing. They talk about these things, but yet we still want to lie down and allow terrorists to roam freely and to move around the nations freely. It's really disappointing that, I mean, it's great that the Prime Minister has already come out in England and said it's terrorism and that we have to do something about it. And here's my little thing, and kind of paint me weird or whatever, but right now the millennials in general have tried to say they're refugees, let them come, let them move around the world.
Right.
But now that you're starting to screw with the millennials,
nobody's illegal. Right.
but now that you're messing with the millennials icons, the millennials fun time, the millennials, you know, what they feel society should give them, if they can't get that now, and if they're scared to go to one of their weird concerts, I mean, I'm not into her, and it's unfortunate what happened over there in England. But if the best thing they can do is, if they're trying to scare millennials now, they're going to get a really big two-headed dragon.
Yeah. It's all
Well,
fine and dandy until it happens.
Yeah.
to
For
them.
years after 9/11, it was if you see something, say something. And then for the last 8 years, with the president we had, it was if you say something, you're a racist bigot. Okay. And now it's getting back to where if you see something, say something. If something looks out of place, if somebody's wearing clothing that doesn't fit the weather, be wary. Say something. Don't be afraid to say something. You have to.
And one of the best vice presidents in modern history we have right now
Yep.
had students at Notre Dame turn their back to him yesterday during his speech.
And I'll go ahead and say it, mostly spoiled rich white kids.
Yeah.
If you noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was
valedictorians.
there
Did
was-
anybody ever stand up when Joe Biden did commence his speech and turn around and do that stuff?
No,
Because you show respect.
because the conservative kids show respect for things like that. And it's funny though, there was there's a guy that posted and he's like, hey, anybody that owns a business needs to replay that tape and look at those faces closely, those kids walking out, because those are the kids you don't want to hire. Because the first time that they have an issue with their boss over something they have to do, they're going to just get up and walk out.
Tell me the last time a bunch of conservative students stood up and walked out on a liberal professor because he's shoving his liberal agenda down their throat. They don't. They take it. They have to sit there and take it because they won't pass.
Correct.
But flip that card over.
Flip the card over. Liberal students are walking out. They won't even, they're shutting down conservative speakers.
Yeah.
You know, but you don't see conservatives doing
Well,
that. It just doesn't
They also
happen.
have the safe zones too at schools because their feelings get hurt.
Cry
Yeah.
zones.
Yeah.
Cry zones.
I actually have told Sarah before. Sometimes I feel like enrolling in a liberal class at Fresno State because I already have my degree. I don't need the grade, and I can just sit back there and.
I want to go
speak
just to
my
be an
view.
antagonist.
Well, not so much of an antagonist.
do.
I just want to, because that has a negative connotation to it. I just want to be able to speak the conservative agenda, and call the professor out.
You'll get shut down. You'll get yelled down.
That's fine. I don't care.
Or
though.
scream. They'll just
But see, I don't care because I don't need that grade.
Well, I just think there needs to be more of a protesting the protester movement.
Yeah.
You know, when they're out there with their agenda on one side of the street, we need to be out there with
Yeah,
our
but then they
agenda
call
on
you the
other
person
side.
inciting the violence.
That's
We're not
correct.
Then they saw you. They
Yes.
say you're the one that's
That's right.
instigating this thing.
We
will.
we
when
will-
it's not.
They will say that.
It's
we will,
opposite
we
one.
will show up second, and just stand there with our American flags and our back the blue flags and quiet. Just be nice and quiet and respectful. But it doesn't happen because we work and we don't want to.
Well, it's because we're freeloaders.
We're freeloaders, right?
Freeloader TV today. Remember that.
Because we're freeloaders. We all have to work and pay taxes and stuff.
Well, there it is. There's the news of the day, and we hope that everybody stays safe out there. We hope that you guys follow the news and stay up on this stuff, because our rights are being eroded and attacked every day by people who do not care about the Constitution and who do not care about a free society. Remember, you can subscribe right here. You can watch our other videos here. And thank you for watching King's Gun Center. I'm sorry.
No, freeloader.
Freeloader TV.